Wondered what happens when old, worn-out drill bits meet fire and steel? Today we're transforming these forgotten tools into a razor-sharp knife. First, we heat the drill bits to extreme temperatures. Hot, ready for the hammer. With each strike, metal takes shape, its old purpose fading into something far more lethal. Layer by layer, we forge, grind, and refine, pushing the steel to its limits. Precision grinding carves out the perfect edge, while heat treatment ensures unmatched hardness. Final polish, and the once dull drill bits now gleam with a cutting edge sharper than ever. Who knew discarded tools could be reborn into something this deadly? Would you trust a knife forged from old drill bits? Bearing can be transformed into a monstrous metal blade? Not just recycling, the ultimate test of skill and creativity. All starts with extracting the steel from the bearing, material known for its strength and durability, making it perfect for forging. Fire roars, reaching intense temperatures as the steel heats up, glowing red hot and ready to be shaped. With every strike of the hammer, the bearing begins its transformation. Slowly, it takes the form of a massive, brutal blade. Strike precise, every movement deliberate. Next comes the refining process, grinding, sharpening, polishing. This step requires patience and an eye for detail to ensure the blade isn't just massive, razor sharp and perfectly balanced. It isn't just a blade, it's a masterpiece. From an old discarded bearing to a colossal, legendary weapon. Who knew such transformation was possible? It happens when 350 razor blades meet fire and precision. Watch as we take these delicate blades and transform them into something extraordinary. Each blade is carefully layered, heated to an intense glow, forged together into a solid billet. Sparks fly as the billet is hammered into shape, merging the blades into one seamless piece of steel. For hours of grinding, polishing, and sharpening, final masterpiece emerges. Razor-sharp knife with unmatched strength and detail. This isn't just craftsmanship, it's pure art in motion. Ready to see the impossible come to life? Stay tuned. Wondered what could be crafted from an old truck chain? Today we're transforming this rugged steel to a massive handmade knife. First, the heavy chain is heated to a fiery glow, softening the metal. Each link is carefully forged together, creating a solid billet of steel. After intense hammering and folding, the knife begins to take shape, revealing a stunning pattern hidden within the steel. Next comes the precise grinding, shaping the blade with an edge sharp enough to slice through anything. Finally, the blade is tempered for strength and polished to perfection, turning what was once scrap into a masterpiece of craftsmanship. Stay tuned for more incredible transformations like this. How old motorcycle chains can transform into something extraordinary? Stick around, and you won't believe how simple yet impressive this process is. First, we take a worn-out motorcycle chain. Seemingly useless, right? But here's the trick. With just the right amount of heat, the chain turns red hot, becoming malleable and ready for reshaping. This is where the magic begins. Fully, we hammer and fold the glowing chain, forging each link into a solid piece of steel. Transformation is mesmerizing. Every strike takes on the shape of a blade. After shaping, blade undergoes grinding and polishing, bringing out its sharp edges and smooth surface. Final heat treatment ensures strength and durability. This isn't just any knife. It's a tactical masterpiece born from scrap. There you have it. Stunning knife crafted from an old chain. Who knew something so ordinary could become a work of art? Subscribe for more amazing transformations like thought that something as ordinary as tiny nails could transform into a tactical masterpiece? Today, we're pushing the limits of creativity and engineering to forge a razor-sharp tanto blade out of the smallest of materials. It all starts with selecting a handful of nails, simple, everyday objects. Through precise heating, hammering, and shaping, these unassuming nails begin to take the form of a formidable blade. You ever thought that something as ordinary as tiny nails could transform into a tactical masterpiece? Today, we're pushing the limits of creativity and engineering to forge a razor-sharp tanto blade out of the smallest of materials. It all starts with selecting a handful of nails, simple, everyday objects. Through precise heating, hammering, and shaping, these unassuming nails begin to take the form of a formidable blade. What happens when you combine 10 ordinary metal drills? We're about to transform them into something extraordinary. A razor-sharp, perfectly crafted knife. First, we take these drills, carefully breaking them down to extract the raw steel. The secret lies in forging, a process that melds these pieces into a single, strong blade. Next, precision shaping begins. With every hammer strike, the knife takes form, evolving from twisted metal to a sleek, sharp weapon of art. But it doesn't stop there. We heat treat the blade, ensuring unmatched durability and edge retention. Finally, a flawless polish brings out its mesmerizing shine. From 10 drills to the perfect knife, this is the art of transformation. Want to see the magic unfold? Watch till how millions of bricks are manufactured in just a single day. Behind this process lies a fascinating blend of innovation, speed, and precision. It all begins with massive machines, crushing and mixing raw materials like clay and shale into a perfect consistency. Then a high-speed extrusion system shapes endless rows of bricks with incredible accuracy. Next comes the drying process. Advanced chambers remove moisture in hours instead of days. Finally, the secret weapon, massive kilns that fire thousands of bricks simultaneously at over 1,000 degrees Celsius, giving them their strength and durability. This seamless operation transforms raw materials into millions of bricks daily, ready to build the world around us. Isn't that incredible? How to bring a classic Bulldog mechanical coin bank back to life? Let's dive in. First, we carefully clean the exterior. There's decades of dust hiding its true charm. Now, time to open it up. What secrets will we uncover inside? A bit of rust, maybe? We inspect the gears and springs, making sure everything's in working order. A little lubrication, and we're already feeling the magic of that smooth mechanical action. Finally, we restore the paint to bring out its original glory. You guess what it looks like when it's all finished? Stick around to see this timeless Bulldog coin bank restored to perfection. Wondered what happens when you take something as ordinary as a car chain and turn it into a deadly masterpiece? Let's find out. First, he heats this rusty old car chain to red-hot temperatures. Why? Unlock the raw potential hidden within it. Now watch as the chain transforms under the hammer, folding and welding together to form layers upon layers. This is where the magic happens. The birth of Damascus steel. Craftsmanship here is insane. Each blow shapes the blade, creating that stunning, intricate pattern we all know and love. And after all that work, what's left? A stunning, sharp Damascus knife forged from a simple car chain. Who knew old metal could look this beautiful? A true work of art, and it all started with a car chain. What will they forge next? Stay tuned to find out.